to potato media. This is my new YouTube channel. My name's Kez. I stream most days on Twitch. Check me out, the link there. What I do? I play games. I potato really bad at them. People come along, they laugh, they joke, they have fun at me. But in order to do these things, I use various different types of software. The one I'm going to be talking about today is Lightstream. Not just Lightstream, but quite a few other ones that can help you get overlays and alerts and pop-ups and all sorts on your Xbox One streams. I believe it does also work with PS4. I don't have one. I'm not going to be showing you that. However, it is a great way of getting these overlays on there without using a capture card. We will also go over the differences of capture cards and how they would work for you, the pros and cons of those, and of course one other option which can work, but you guys are gonna have to work with me a little bit on how that one's gonna actually happen. So let's get started. First of all, what is Lightstream? Lightstream is a middleman streaming service. When I say middleman streaming service, it's an online streaming service. Works a little bit like Streamlabs OBS or OBS.live. It takes in the video input that your Xbox can send. You can also use the browser sources. And then it adds your overlays and everything else and then streams to Twitch. The way it does this currently is slightly hacky. So you will actually have to change your DNS settings on your Xbox. That will then allow you to send your video source to Lightstream instead of directly to Twitch. I do like the way they've implemented this. When you do this, it'll actually give you two options in the Twitch app: Twitch Beta or Lightstream. So you can decide to skip Lightstream and just go straight back to Twitch, or stream through Lightstream. It will add a slightly more marginal lag to your stream, perfectly understandable. But then when we tested it recently on the Miss Rogue's channel, we didn't find all too much of an additional lag, maybe 1 second extra. But she was getting her overlays, her alerts, and her trigger fires, which would be another video we'll do, all on her Xbox streams without having to use a capture card and without having to use the PC at the same time. So it is a great system. It is not free. We are going to be using the 7-day free trial today in order to show you guys how it works. And that's sort of where we're going to start off. But it is not free. Let's get that out of the way. And it does cost them money in order to run these servers and have the software going, etc., etc. It isn't something that's completely free. Maybe something that Twitch will add in the future, maybe not. But certainly if you want to be able to add these extra bits and use the additional transcoding media to add these extra layers, etc. on, please be aware it isn't free. I will talk you through some free options, but for now, let's carry on. So when we go into Lightstream for the first time, it's going to ask us where we're going to want to stream. Are we going to want to stream onto YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch? Again, you can actually stream to all of these. With a slightly higher version, you'll be able to stream to any RTMS server, which is even better. So we'll log in for the first time, and we're going to be asked what service we'd like. So, console streams with overlays and alerts. $8 a month for 720p, 30 frames per second. Honestly, probably going to be enough for most people. If you want it to get to 60 frames per second, you're going to be paying $12 a month. And this, look, is only to Twitch. And for $16 a month, you can, again, go straight to Xbox, PS4, to Twitch. If you wanted to be a bit more advanced, like I said, go to Facebook, to YouTube, to custom RTMP destinations. Actually have multiple RTMP sources, so you can pull in other people's streams into yours. Great way for doing like a multicasted podcast style system, etc. PC screen share. That is a little bit more expensive, but for this, we can actually go to the very, very cheapest one, which is $8 a month or $88 a year if you pay annually. Let's go here though. Let's start our 7-day free trial. And we'll quickly flip over to this. While I very, very quickly log into my payment source. And you've all done that before. You can all make a purchase. So, if you've used OBS, Streamlabs, any of these, you'll understand the concept of layers and overlays and things like that. I'll go in a little bit more in regards to how you can translate your previous layers into other software, because not always the merge stuff works, and certainly this hasn't got a merge or port in thing, so you're going to need to add all your layers manually. But let's, for example, say I wanted to pull in, oops, that wasn't very clever. Let's say, for example, I wanted to pull in one of the things that I've got on mine already. For the life of me, I can't find it, so we're not going to do that. Let's just add an image overlay. So we've got like the Lightstream powered by Lightstreams. We've got some standard mixer overlays. And clicking on more just gives us the option to upload. I thought it actually had more built in. Okay. This was very, very popular. It was actually part of Mixer Pro. So here we go. Let's just go with some of the defaults. Again, you can customize this however you want. You can have videos, you can have whatever you fancy. So we've now got our starting screen. This is the one when we go live on our Xbox, on our console, on whatever we're using. This is going to be displayed to your viewers, instead of the standard default Martians looking at a TV that you get when you're on Xbox. I'm not sure what you get on PS4, but instead of that, when you first log in now, you're going to have this. Much nicer to your viewers. You can customize it, you can brand it, you can add whatever you want. Like I said, if I wanted to take it a bit further, I could actually go into video clip. We can jump around and find an actual video clip, but there seems to be nothing on my PC somehow, which is a bit random. Okay. Oh no, there is things on my PC. So this is one of the downsides. It only accepts WebM files. So actually, yeah, I can get something here because I know where there is one. Here we go. So my adoring wife has recently set this up for herself, and she uses this particular background and overlay. So you can see in this case it's a video. We had to get it converted from an MP4 into a WebM, but now we've got some lovely overlays going on here. Let's add some more. Actually, that's not for now. You understand the concept. So we can add our layers and we can go off this. The video clips are added. We'll delete that image after all. We'll add some text. Again, very similar. It's a layer overlay. Look, you can see what's going on as you're doing it. Double click and we could do the potato media. Font choices, guys, not the best. As you can see, that's about it. None of them are particularly amazing. My recommendation, if you're going to be bringing in text that needs to stick to a particular brand, is instead jump on some free software, create an image of your font, of your text first, and then drop that in. Let me just see if I can find where I saved it to. I'm not going to be able to now, watch. You're going to see all the stuff here, guys. All the stuff of how I actually work while I'm doing this. For the life of me, I cannot find where I have put this stuff. Oh, such a professional. Oh, here we go, I found it. There we go. So you'll see the difference now. We'll upload these. I created this image that's got all of Rogue's social media stuff on it. So that's going to be there. Check her out on all these social platforms. But then in my image editor, I created the text in a font that I liked. Made it on a transparent background. And you can see the difference between one and the other. Even the rasteration on the side of the text is a lot better if you just create your images and upload them as images for this particular piece of software. So that's our stream starting screen. It could be a lot better. We could have videos, we could have timers and countdowns and stuff like that. And we put a lot of that into Rogue stuff. But certainly you can see the basis of it. It just moves around. Drag it around, create your scenes, and then go and create a new one. Later on, when you're actually streaming, you're going to be able to customize this in various different ways by moving between different scenes, just like you can in OBS, using a phone, a PC, a laptop, a tablet, whatever you have nearby in order to do that. So it is a lot easier to do. You don't actually need a full-fledged PC like the other options I'm going to show you later on. Now, if you are streaming directly from the Twitch with directly from the Xbox or with a webcam plugged in, that is possible. You can broadcast your webcam directly off the console to Twitch, and it will add it to the stream for you. Your other option, because of the way this works, if you have a PC or laptop that you're going to be controlling it with nearby, where you're sitting on your couch while you're playing on your Xbox, etc., you can pull in your camera through this. It's not going to allow me to show you because I'm using my camera right now, which is a bit of a shame. But we're going to pull it in the OBS virtual camera actually, and we're going to cause a massive repeaty infinite repeat. So we'll turn on the virtual webcam, and you can see I now have a webcam image that I can put on my scene that's coming from this PC. So even though the game content is going to be coming from the Xbox, I can still pull in the webcam or the video feed from this console or from this device. So you can actually combine the two if you have a low-powered laptop or low-powered PC, and all you want that to deal with is a webcam footage where you can put the webcam in a more suitable place close to your face. You want to maybe pipe the audio that you're talking through a mic as opposed to through the Xbox headset. You can do all these things with this. That's not how Rogue is using it. She is just putting her overlays on top of her Xbox stuff, and that's fine as well. But just keep that in mind, that that is an option. You can pull your webcam in to your scenes if you wanted. You can also just chuck some basic overlays on here. So again, we've got a nice little border around. This is a Mixer branded one, so it's got the Mixer logo there, but you get the idea. We can pull in whatever you want. I, for example, could my pause screen that you just saw there, I could actually go in, grab my pause screen, grab the URL like you do, and then load that up. And you've got my one of my pause screens. This isn't actually the one that I'm using at the moment, actually, because I customized it a little bit. But you can see you can do almost anything you can do in OBS, drag it out of frame, etc., etc., and get that in there. So you can videos, images, all these things, all these overlay items and aspects, you can pull those in. We'll pull scene 3 before scene 2. This is now pause. So we don't want that to be our second screen. Pause. And we'll make this one our live. So on our live, the important thing we want to add is our game source. It's automatically going to assume, because of the deal that we're on, that we are going to just pull our game source from our xBOX stream or our PS4 stream. You also could bring in your local video if you're on the slightly higher platform deal. And again, you can pull in microphones, etc., etc., etc. from your PC if you want to bring in your voice audio locally, as opposed to directly from the console's audio. If you didn't want to be using the console's headset, etc., and had a more high quality mic near your laptop. So hopefully you can see the benefits there. Now, in order to actually show you how this works, we're going to need to jump on here. This is my other way that you can stream off the Xbox with overlays, is by using this Xbox Console Companion app. With this Xbox Console Companion app, you can actually jump in and stream that to your local PC. Then use OBS. I do need to get a controller though. Haha! We'll have to do that really quickly. Continue. Then use OBS very to actually record the audio and then go through that way. Uno momento. So, with this, I can stream, I've got next to no lag with my settings, and I can record that through OBS on the PC and add my overlays that way. But, in regards to what we're doing here, we're actually going to want to go over and to settings. We're going to want to go to our network settings. We want to go down to advanced settings. And then into our DNS. So you've got automatic or you've got manual. In manual, you can enter the manual IP that you see here. And then enter. Next ones, leave them blank or all zeros. And we have now set that DNS up on our console. So when we go into our Twitch app, I just need to switch users because the Miss Rogue has been playing on here. We'll go into Twitch. It may take a minute or two. Twitch has a habit. Xbox in general actually has a habit of doing this when you first switch over. That's fine. Twitch app's going to load for us. We're going to go over to broadcast. It's not going to allow us to do it right now. Okay, that's fine. But can you see here in destination, ** beta, we've actually got an option whether we want to stream directly to Twitch or to Lightstream. This is the what makes it. This is the cherry on top, etc., for this app. You do have these two options. So you can still directly to Twitch, or you can go directly to Lightstream. And when we go to Lightstream, and we actually start streaming, which, like I said, it's not going to allow us to do because we're streaming to the console. You can't stream to two devices. That's fine. But once we've got that going, it's going to work. It's going to stream everything to Lightstream, and then Lightstream's just going to forward everything onto Twitch for you with all your overlays on. Here you'll see that, and again you can add whatever overlays you want to this. Once it does go live, you'll get a little pop-up here. It'll show you your stream, it'll show you your stream chat, and it'll give you a little purple overlay that will allow you to go straight to your Twitch dashboard. So you just have the two browser sources open and go through that way. And like I said, if you are pulling your webcam or your mic from your local device, you're going to want to keep that browser open. If you're not, once you're on the right scene, you don't need to keep it open. So if you're on a mobile or a tablet or anything, you can actually turn the screen off and just turn it back on when you want to change scenes. But that will all work for you. And you have got a little bit of volume control. Like you can actually boost it up to 110 or reduce it. So if the volume from the console is coming a little louder than your voice pulled through the PC, you will have control over that as well. So that's Lightstream, guys. Hopefully you like the way that works, and that's all well and good. Like I said, the way I just showed you with the console app, you can pull that in, chuck it on a display like I've got here. Once you've got it on a display like that, you can record that. You will not be able to use game capture, and you will not be able to use window capture with xBOX console companion and streaming that way. You'll have to capture your whole display. In the event you're running a one-screen setup, I have managed to do that in the past. What I'll actually have is my OBS. My OBS sitting on the side of the screen here. I'll have my xBOX console companion sitting over in this corner. I'll quite often, let's just do this for now, but I'll quite often have my Twitch chat down here. Then I'll still go like I did everything else. I'll go in, I'll connect to my xBOX, I'll stream from my xBOX, it'll open that full screen. But you can you should be able to, and I certainly remember doing it before. Have they changed this? It appears to have changed. Because I used to be able to resize this window. Oh, there we go. No, they seem to have stopped that, and you have to stream full screen now. How bizarre. Oh no, there it is. There we go. So you can actually resize that window to the size you want. As you can see on my OBS here, there's me, there's my game. That's not going to be a great view for our customers or our viewers. So in our display capture here, if you go into the settings, if you go in and press Alt, drag your corner, you should be able to drag that up. Let's try that again. Alt. They will not allow me to. Guys, this is why this is my first video. Okay. They will get better. Will get better, I promise. Let's add crop feature. And we'll just crop the left by 925. 925, 930, 935, 940, 945. You'll see where I'm going with that. I'll crop the bottom by 400, 500, 550. Perfect. And now we've cropped it, we can resize it to the full screen. Pull this back over, and now we've only got our Xbox console. So that is the other way, and again then when you've got that, you can essentially put any overlays you want on top of it. So if I wanted to have my sidebar up here, look, I could. Or not. So yeah, they're all the options you've got there, guys. Let's pull that back off because I don't want that right now. And whoa, that's trippy. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of that. And our display capture needs to shrink back down to the right size. For our screen. There we go. So yeah, hopefully guys, that has helped you in some way. Like I said, if not, let me know in the comments. If I've missed something, pros, cons, etc., let me know in the comments. If you want to drop in on my Twitch at any point, again, I am Potato Media, so I will mess everything up that you watch. You can come along and laugh at me. My Twitch handle is CEZZBB. That's Kez, not says, BB. I'll put it here for you to see with a nice little link. Otherwise, come back and check on me again. I will be doing other videos. Trigger Fire on Streamlabs is my next one. So yeah, come and check that out, guys. Thank you.